Hey everyone, it's Y again, and in this video I want to talk about what is known as Ling Ling's head. The reason I wanted to make a video on this topic is because it's both interesting and it's referenced in a number of Halo games through Easter eggs. But first, let's talk about what Ling Ling is. Here's an official excerpt taken from Bungie's website that was archived back in 2012. That reads, "Dog's head in jar has mystical significance, but it's too nasty to think about. Especially if you think about opening the jar and drinking the head water down in one mighty draught. Danger. Do not juxtapose Tijuana Mama with Ling Ling. When the jar containing Ling Ling finally breaks, as it must, Bungie will make a sequel to Nop." And just as a quick reference, this is Nop, which happens to be Bungie's very first game. So now that we know that Ling Ling is a dog's head in a jar, the question that comes up is, why does Bungie have this? And I wasn't able to come up with a source for this answer, but it did come up multiple times in my research. The story goes that a Bungie employee back in the day had a roommate who happened to be a medical student. This medical student brought Ling Ling home as homework and ended up leaving him there. And ever since then, the Bungie studio has been Ling Ling's home. In the Halo 3 Legendary Edition, there's a bonus disc that contains a special feature titled 7 Steps to World Domination, where Ling Ling makes an appearance. In this video, Bungie lays out their 7-step world domination plan, which includes recovering Ling Ling's head. As I said before, Bungie does show off Ling Ling's head in this video, so if you don't want to see that, just look away for this part. With that in mind, here's the video.
Oh, it's been recovered. We're trying to move on to giving it away.
Ling Ling is a severed dog's head in a jar.
Of all the Chicago traditions we should have left behind.
Other people just run away or barf. But Ling Ling's head, if you have faith, it's going to help us dominate.
And there you have it, there's Ling Ling. Now that you're familiarized with Ling Ling, let's take a look at some of the instances where Ling Ling shows up in Bungie media. Ling Ling shows up a number of times in Bungie.net as a choosable avatar for users. Occasionally, Ling Ling would also show up in promotions, announcements, and Bungie weekly updates. In fact, Ling Ling's been making appearances on Bungie's website as early as 1997. Bungie used to have a section on their website where they would stream live webcam footage from within their studio and use this at one point to show off Ling Ling. As I previously mentioned, there is some Easter eggs for Ling Ling found in the Halo games. The name Ling Ling could be one of the randomly chosen default names in Halo 2. When you play on the map Zanzibar on the 7th of July, which happens to be the 7th of the 7th, the signs on the beach that normally say "no swimming" have been covered with a piece of paper with Ling Ling's picture saying, "Are you finding Ling Ling's head?" It also appears to have what looks like a phone number at the bottom, but I can't say for sure because it's not very legible. Ling Ling's also one of the preset loadout names you can choose from in Halo Reach. An artistic rendition of Ling Ling's head can be found in the Halo Reach Tribute Room. The most recent Ling Ling Easter egg in a Halo game can be found in Stone Town in Halo 2 Anniversary. What makes this Easter egg even more interesting is when you realize that Bungie had no hand in making it, but in fact Certain Affinity, who was founded by ex-Bungie employees. Ling Ling's head can be found spray painted on the seawall bridge facing the beach. This depiction of Ling Ling is very similar to the one found in Halo Reach's Tribute Room. Here's a piece of concept art for Stone Town, where you can get a better look at this depiction of Ling Ling. From what I could find, the last time Bungie referenced Ling Ling was in a Facebook post that was posted on December 2nd, 2013. In the post, they posted a picture of a red box saying the first person to properly guess the contents of this box can have a code to play the Destiny beta. As it turned out, Ling Ling's head was in the box. Though Bungie hasn't talked about Ling Ling in quite some time now, the fact that Ling Ling still resides with Bungie can give Bungie fans hope that Ling Ling will cross their minds and maybe get another reference sometime in the future. And that'll do it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to see more content like this, subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and have a good one.